Manchester United's rebuild continues to throw names into the ring when it comes to potential signings to aid Ineos through a strong first transfer window at the club, and according to reports, Benfica pair Joao Neves and Antonio Silva could find their way to Old Trafford ahead of next season. Erik ten Hag's likely exit from the hot seat at Old Trafford means that vast change is expected in the summer across all areas, with the Dutchman having endured a horror final few months to the season, culminating in the 4-0 drubbing at the hands of Crystal Palace on Monday, which could quite easily have been more. United have a lot of players who they could look to shift on despite having paid huge amounts of money for them, including Raphael Varane and Casemiro, and their exits could pave the way for two ready-made replacements from Benfica, with Neves and Silva being linked, though Fabrizio Romano believes that any deal for either would be very expensive. Romano: United negotiations with Benfica are open. United must spend big to land their men, but a move hasn't been ruled out. Writing in his daily briefing, Romano stated that the duo have been scouted by United for a number of months, though the price tag may put the Red Devils off, despite any move being considered by Benfica should the right amount of money be submitted. He said, "I'm also aware of fresh reports on United and Benfica duo Joao Neves and Antonio Silva. Man United have scouted both players for months, but we should also remember that both are going to be very expensive. So far, there have been no official bids for Neves or Silva yet, but it's going to be really open in the summer." Reports in Portugal say that Silva is more likely to be Benfica's big sale, rather than Neves, but my understanding is that it's open and depends on the proposals that come in. Neves and Silva would be ideal signings for United. The young duo would be superb captures in the summer. Neves is just 19 years of age, though he has already made over 70 appearances for the side from the Portuguese capital, including an astonishing 53 outings in all competitions this season alone, an outstanding tally for such a young player. A calm and composed midfielder who is extremely adept at tackling, Neves, who reportedly has a £103 million release clause, undoubtedly has a huge future in the game, which is why the Estadio de Luz outfit have awarded him with a contract that will run until 2028, and therefore he will cost United a huge amount of money. Silva, who is said to have an £87 million release clause, meaning the Benfica duo could cost £190 million combined, is an equally impressive player, though as Romano says, he would likely be the first player to leave out of himself and Neves. He's already featured in 93 games for Benfica, scoring 7 goals in the process and with 9 assists from centre-back. He is another star who promises to have a superb career. United have struggled at centre-back in recent weeks, with Lisandro Martinez and Raphael Varane suffering injury woes, Johnny Evans being in his final years as a football, and Willy Cambuola not quite getting a full run of games at first-team level, and as a result, it has left Harry Maguire being at the heart of their defence in the meantime. Should Varane leave in the summer as expected, Silva could well be the ideal replacement.